I think it's too dark.
Permanently shrouded by a cloud cover that obscures 96% of the sunlight from the planet's surface. The Krill homeworld, a world existing in perpetual night.
What do you mean too dark? Too dark to what?
I think it's too dark to support life. So Captain Ed, he says that the planet is covered with 90%, 96% of the star's sunlight. Mm-hmm. I guess that depends. That's a percentage. So if the star is super bright, like that, you could mean there's a lot of light, and 4% could be enough to reach the surface in order for there to be life. But I feel like at 90% blockage, 90%, 96% reflection, then I have this feeling that the surface of the Earth would be too cold to support life.
So as life as we know it works, almost all the life on Earth works by taking in sunlight and converting that to energy. I guess
right.
Even
the energy
indirectly.
Of
sunlight indirectly, right?
If I'm an herbivore and I eat plants, I'm still eating the plants that took the energy from the sunlight.
Exactly. And then if I'm a carnivore, I'm eating plant eaters who ultimately get the energy from the sun.
Right.
But not all ecosystems on Earth are sun-based. There are some that are geothermal-based. Where
you're talking about like the heat fence at the ocean, that stuff?
Exactly. And their ecosystem is driven by like some geothermal chemical reactions, not based on sunlight at all. It's some different chemistry going on.
Oh, it's like
the whole
sulfur
ecosystem
based. That's right. It's not even oxygen carbon based. It's like sulfur something based.
Yeah. And I think like if the krill were near volcanic vents and evolution took a different way than on Earth, then the blocked sunlight becomes less important to the krill, and the geothermal energy becomes their ecosystem, and they evolve and become intelligent that way. Maybe.
But doesn't geothermal run out?
I mean, on Earth, we still have plenty of geothermal. It's been 4.5 billion years.
That's a good point.
Don't think it's running out anytime soon. I guess you would need a more geologically active planet, but I guess that's possible. Maybe some gravitational, tidal stuff going on to make sure that the volcanic activity is enough.
If it has a moon that's like constantly stretching and squishing the planet, then the core would not cool down. It would stay hot from all the friction from the squishing. Mm-hmm. And I guess if you had a bigger planet, then that's just more thermal mass. And if you have a bigger planet, that also means more nuclear decays inside the core, which would also keep it warm. And so with all those combined, that could offset the atmosphere that's reflecting all the light. Yeah,
right.
Could be.
My question though would be: the krill seem to breathe oxygen, which is kind of weird because I don't think that those ecosystems use oxygen the same way. In fact, it might be a poison. But maybe they just evolved to use the poison in the same way that we did. And so...
Wait, what?
So on Earth, I think the early life, oxygen was a poison. It's very, very reactive and would be damaging to early biological systems.
Oh, reactive meaning they would like rip cells apart or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Something like that. But then eventually evolution took over and there's all this oxygen sitting around. Let's use it. And so now we use it. So it's no longer a poison.
Eventually became critical. That's right. Yeah.
Maybe something similar happened on the krill homeworld. A bunch of these organisms expelling oxygen, and the krill are walking around like, we should just use it. That's not how evolution works.
I mean, proto-krill were like, hey, I got a bunch of oxygen around. Nobody's going to use this. Like, all right, I'll use it.
Yep.
And then eventually krill become what they are now.
So now they're oxygen breathing, but they're also sensitive to light because they don't really have light. But they eat things that ultimately get their energy from geothermal. So maybe it's okay.
I bet they have great night vision.
Yeah.
Okay, low light vision, whatever that is for them.
I mean, yeah, the same thing.